Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda and I'm going to take you guys along with me as I do my makeup. This is going to be a very fast makeup. It's not a makeup tutorial, it's a get ready with me chit chat, because I want to talk about how um, being married has changed my life. So yes, that's the topic for today. While I am putting on my makeup, I have a date afterwards, so I have to with my husband. So I have to, get myself a little bit ready and cute. I feel like looking a bit cute today. So yeah, if you're new to this, if you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Amanda. Eze, welcome. Do stick around by clicking the subscribe button, and let's get right on into the video. So I have my snack here. It's just a chicken thigh. I don't want to eat anything heavy, so I might be nibbling on this while I do my makeup, while I talk to you guys. So grab yourself a snack and let's make up together. Let's chat. So it's even sanitary to be doing this while I'm eating, because my hand will be touching makeup. Eating at the same time. Oh well, we'll see. Anyways, brows. Like I was saying, being married changed my life, and the thing I've noticed is that a lot of people don't really talk about, you know, talk in depth on the realities of marriage, or, you know, I think when I was growing up, I used to think that marriage is just like, is basically the same thing as dating someone. Like, after all, you've been dating the person for years or for months, so why can't you be married to the person? But that kind of thought, that basically it's just the same thing, but the only thing is that now the person is committed, like on paper or something like that. That was the mentality I had while I was a lot younger, before I got married. But I'm going to tell you that it's not the same. I am a little bit scattered because I did not plan to do this makeup. So I'm looking for my products. I already did my skincare and I cannot find a lot of stuff. So I'm just going to wing it and see how it goes. I haven't done my makeup since Christmas Day. No, was it Christmas Day? Yes. I've not done my makeup since Christmas Day. And we're in the end of February. So, God save us. With this makeup we're about to do. My brows are so bushy, I don't even know how to. If you see me looking sideways, just know that my mirror is right here, so I need to see in order to do my makeup, right? Yeah. Anyways, so like I was saying, that was the idea I had when I was, young and still dating. But and then yes, we have parents that my parents are both married, still married till today, and you know, but growing, I saw how they were living together and all that. But growing up, I didn't really like think about stuff like that. Like I wasn't bothered about, oh, this is how they're communicating, or oh, this is how marriage should be. Or I don't know. I wasn't thinking about that. I was just thinking about living my life because I was young, you know. But now I'm married. I would say that this marriage has been everything I could ever think about. Like, you know, imagine being fully responsible for yourself and just being able to make decisions without having to ask for permission or someone's opinion or anything like that, or just living by yourself. You know where your things are. You live how you want to live. You go out when you want. You come back when you want. I mean, I'm not saying I can't do that now, but I'm saying when I was in school as a student and I was living alone away from my parents' house, I feel like that was when I would say, in quotes, I had the most freedom because, like I said, I could do whatever I wanted to do without even putting a second thought to it on, oh, what will another person think, or be it my parents or my partner or whatever, because I was like kind of fully responsible for myself. Then I was living alone, so I could go out if I wanted to, or I could sleep if I wanted to. I could, I was not basically responsible for any other person's feeling or, thinking about any other person while I was living my life then. But now, before I do any single thing in my life, in my head, not that I'm not allowed to make decision, I can't make decision. Of course, I can make decision by myself. But then again, I always have to be considerate that this is a partnership, and whatever it is that affects me, whether it's personally or in the marriage, affects my partner. It's as simple as that. So, in whatever decision I want to make, even if it's about myself, even if it's about my personal body or whatever it is, I still have to like have a conversation with him or with somebody else before making any decision whatsoever. Like, talk about, ask the person's opinion, hear what the person has to say, or how the person feels about some certain things. You get what I mean? Like, it wouldn't stop me from, making decisions, but again, I have to be considerate as to what would be best for the both of us, you know. And that's just the way it is. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no, oh, but I am an independent woman. I'm an adult and I can do this. It's a lie. And it goes both ways too. It's not just about me. So he has to communicate with me and you know tell me practically every single decision he has to make, whether it directly involves me or not, because you know that's just the way our marriage is. We we thrive on communication. We tell each other everything. We're best friends. Like once something is happening, I'm already calling him immediately, automatically, without even thinking twice about it. And I'm already telling him it's not so much of a burden or a negative thing per se. That's just the way it is. But I'm saying like I don't think a lot of people think about it that way before they get married. Or another aspect again is the fact that you've never lived with this person before. Anyway, a lot of people, depending on your culture and where you live and the country you live in, like in US, a lot of people that are just dating tend to move in and live with each other. But in my own experience and my own case, I did not live with my husband until I got married to him. So, little personal characteristics, both from you on both ends, you would get to experience it. Like he keeps his own things in a certain type of way and he wants his things in a certain type of way and you already want your own thing in a certain type of way and all that, and you could butt heads with it, but it's all about communication, letting some certain things go. There are some things that are not worth fighting over anyways, and then just trying to live your life the best way you can. So, but you are fully responsible for somebody else's feeling emotionally or physically, or like you're fully responsible for your partner, you know, and that's what a marriage is. That's the reason why I don't think that love alone, in quote unquote, is enough to sustain a marriage, because a lot of things comes into play. Communication, learning to live together in the same space, so many things come into play. So yeah, I have been married for 7 years this year, and it's not all rosy, all lovey-dovey, all hoorah. Like, hey, this is, every day you're on cloud nine. No, it's not like that. You have your good days and your bad days. You would fight, you would, you know, make up, quarrel, whatever it is. But at the end of the day, you have to keep making the decision to choose that person, even as you're upset with him, even as you're fuming, even as you're in love, like both good and bad. You have to make the decision to, you know what, I'm in this forever, whether I like it or not. So that's just basically what it is choosing the person every day when you wake up and saying, I choose to love you every day and understand our differences every day and make this work every day. Like, you put in the work every single day. You play your own parts and your own role in your marriage, you know, and try to communicate as much as possible. Try to be respectful and try to also consider the fact that whatever way you want to be treated is the way you should treat your partner or whoever. So, for example, there are some women that are very, some, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, ladies that, when it's coming to, when they get upset, they tend to say things that they will end up regretting at the end of the day. You know, they are very insultive. They say, use a lot of words, like, typical example, maybe you're upset and then you start insulting your husband, saying he's useless or he's this, he's that. I don't believe in doing that, no matter how upset I am with you, because I want to be respected the same way too, both when I'm upset and when I'm not upset, both when you are upset and when you're not upset. I don't want you calling me names. So why would I do the same thing to you, if that makes any sense? Anyway, I know that I'm just beating around the bush, but I was just thinking about it and said I have matured a lot compared to how I was before I got married. A lot has changed in my life because, you know, now, I might be so angry, fuming, upset with this person, and all I want to do is just to burst out and scream. Yes, yeah, I could do that, but then again, I have to also watch what I say, the words I use, because there's power in the tongue. It's as simple as that. Whether you want to accept it or not, there's power in the tongue, and you don't want to say anything you end up regretting in the future, or you know you don't want to let anger take over you as a lady. Same thing as a man. Like, whatever it is I'm saying, again, goes both ways. I'm not just talking about women alone, I'm not just talking about men alone. I'm talking about in general, right? So the way you want to be treated in your marriage is the way you should be ready to treat your partner. You should, if you want to be respected, you should be ready to give him the utmost respect. If you want to, be treated like you're valued, then be ready to do the same with your partner and not expect, you know, when you finish assaulting somebody and shouting at somebody and telling the person, fuck you, get out, blah, blah, blah. All of a sudden, you want the person to respect you. I mean, I don't know about you, but me, whatever it is you say to me, whether you're angry or not, I will still think about it, because, like, I mean, again, there's power in the word, in your tongue. Like, I would forgive you, but at the back of my head, like, why would you talk to me anyhow? You should have respect. You should respect me enough to know you should never speak to me in such manner. So even if you're upset, you get what I mean. Same thing for, on the other side, men should also respect their wives, even though they are upset. as well. So yeah, just a little advice, a little tea. Your life will never be the same once you get married. You would always have to, hi, you'd always have to be considerate of your partner's decisions, your partner's opinion. Let some things go, sacrifice every day, and live every day like it's your last. Live every day like, you know, that person in your world, and you just want to be happy, and everything will sort itself out. Yeah, that is my little, you know, advice, experience, talk on how marriage changed my life. I am so happy. If you should ask me, after experiencing every single thing I've experienced, go back in time, you know, would I do every single thing, like get married again very early? For people that don't know, I think I got married. For people that don't know, I got married quite early compared to the regular normal societal standard of getting married. So I got married at 22. So yeah. So after experiencing this, would I still get married early? Yes. Would I still do every single thing the way I've done? Yes. Because I don't live with regrets. My marriage has been the best experience I've ever had. Again, comes with its own challenges, but it doesn't mean that everything in life comes with challenges anyway. So it's been the best 7 years of my life. And I would do it over and over and over again in a heartbeat without thinking twice. Yeah, that's my little spiel. Let me finish my makeup. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just focusing on my base. And then I will come back when I'm done.
Got a drink in your hand, won't you set it down? Hopes high, don't you let them down. I know you feel. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.